Okay. Let's see. I'm meant to be live. Can I get this up? No. Okay, wait. Can anyone see? I guess that's the question. Can anyone see what's going on right now? I need hang on. Let's go back to this. See if I can access this. Okay, it says I'm live on TikTok, but I don't understand how I can watch my own live. Where is hang on. Hello. Welcome, guys. So wait. Can you see me? I know we got Clash Royale up right now, and we actually are doing mathematics, to clarify. I've just got this up for now. Okay, some people have joined. I was hoping I'd be able to look at the live through my phone as well, but that doesn't seem to be possible. Hello, thank you for joining. Hang on. Wait, I can look at the live here. So I should also be able to see the chat. Nice. Okay. Heck yeah. Hi, everyone. Welcome. I know right now it looks like we're playing games. That might happen at some point. This is just the default screen whilst I set up the actual maths paper that we are going to work on. So I'm setting that up sort of in the background here. And I'm just leaving this up whilst we get the live started. How's everyone's night been? Heck yeah. I bumped it and I've liked my own live. That sounds that sounds great. Okay. Can everyone hear me nice and clear? I hope so. How are we doing, guys? We're gonna do some maths. We're gonna do an exam paper. I mean, I feel like I need a glass of water. I feel like I'm fumbling on my words here a little bit. We're going to do an exam paper. We're going to do an exam paper we started actually during a previous live. We're going to be finishing that off. At least that was the plan. We're going to be looking at the... Let's see what I have here. Okay. Okay, so... Chop chop, thank you. Yeah, so, I mean, look, the other option is we actually, you know... Alright, wait, I need to... well, we'll come back to that another time. Alright, so... I've got the exam paper. That's the good news, guys. I've got the exam paper here. It just needs to come across. That way I can get it up. Make sure I don't have... I mean, we did multiple choice last time, right? Let's do a few of these questions. I'm just going to download that and then drop that onto my iPad. So... We're going to be doing an exam paper. Does anyone have any questions or have anything in particular that we do in the maths world before we start? Now, why? Wait. Sorry, everyone. We're looking at all the random things I have on my... I need to go airdrop. Airdrop. Okay, hang on. Maybe that wasn't... Okay. Okay, hello everyone. Alright, so. Waiting. Waiting for this to work, I guess. Okay. Wait, we're having issues. If I unplug this for a second, does everything go crazy? Ooh. Because I've got an issue. My thing's black. Okay, we got like half a black screen. This isn't the smoothest start, to be honest. So apologies, everyone. Let me try this. Please work this time. Hey, there we go. Okay. Sorry, the black screen part is going to disappear very shortly. We're going to open that up there, and we are going to... We're going to import that as a new document. Okay. If I plug back in, this should work perfectly. No issues, right? Alright, there we go. We did it. We did it. Okay. So. Let me do this. Okay, so what's the paper? It doesn't have the year on the front. Normally these papers have the year the exam was actually done on the front cover. But this one doesn't. So that doesn't necessarily help with where or what this is referring to. I'm just also want to see real quick what it looks like. Can I get... Oh, okay, so I can't... It looks like I can see pretty much everything on my computer now too. But I'm going to have both up anyway, just so I can make sure that we know what's going on. Alright, let's start the exam. So, where can I get past papers for QCAA? You can get past papers from the QCAA from their website, although I will admit it is very difficult to navigate. I hate maths to the point that I love it. Yeah, I think in some ways, right, like finding maths hard or, you know, disliking maths in some ways can actually mean that you find it more rewarding when you get the questions right. So hopefully that's true for you at least in this case. So, oh, thank you very much for Mark for sharing the live. Feel free to share, guys. That always helps things out, especially if you know someone else who does specialist. Wait, where'd the paper go? Hang on. I've just realized there's an issue again. Wait, let me fix this. This isn't because it's been unplugged. I think I might have bumped something. Let me just quickly fix the properties here. If I change that. Oh no, it does still say it's plugged in. Okay, let me just... Wait, my thing's gone into sleep mode. Okay, wait, we've got... Hang on, I've got 2 cameras now. Did I fix the second camera issue? Alright. We're back. Wait, how come I'm over here? Alright, so. The first question we have is... Do a year 11 specialist, does it get much harder on year 12? Well, Danny's saying it does. I actually kind of... I partly disagree. The reason why I partly disagree is because I think, depending on how hard you work in year 11, I think year 11 sets a really nice foundation. Year 12 is actually revising and building on knowledge. So if you build knowledge up well the first time, that should be alright. Oh, yeah, I'm super excited for the exam tomorrow. Actually, hang on. Hey, can you give me some water? Is there a bottle there? I said Danny. Danny, yeah. I feel like... Sorry, I'm talking to my wife here. I feel like I'm, Dude, my mouth's really dry. As soon as I start talking, right, and I'm on live... This is year 12, Hyper. This is end of year 12. This is a Queensland syllabus. Yeah, as soon as I get on live, suddenly, I get really thirsty, basically. Which is what's happened here. So... Vertices of a regular hexagon are positioned on the circumference of a unit circle shown on an Argand diagram. So, if you have a question like this, right, and again, if you know people who do specialist maths or harder maths in year 11 or year 12, year 11 or year 12, as my wife enters the chat, then share it to them, that way they can also watch. So, I want to... Consider the complex number W. Okay, so W is over here. Okay, and we got an Argand diagram. Wait, I can actually draw a straight line. Are you kidding me? Is my pen now suddenly... Like, what's happening today? Is my pen connected? I'm in sleep mode. Why am I in sleep mode? It's bedtime, apparently. Okay, hang on. What is happening? Why is my pen not connected? Oh, thank you. Your phone set for an 8:15 bedtime. Yeah, that... Wait, kids.
What?
The pen's not connecting. I'm trying to get my wife to solve my problems. How do I get the pen to connect if it's not connecting by doing that?
What do you mean doing that?
You know, normally when you... Is this what you guys came for? Was it for me to troubleshoot my issues?
Is it charged?
Yeah, it's got battery.
Are you sure?
100%. I plugged it in just before. I don't want to make the screen... I'm just going to make the screen go black. Actually, can you pass me the other cord from there? I'm so sorry, I'm asking you. I'm trapped in a corner, okay? So to clarify, walls, and I've got a desk in front of me, so I'm trapped in a corner. Oh, thank you very much. Thank you very much, Vornan, for sending me the rose. Yeah, plug the iPad on charge with the pen attached. See... Wait, just give me the cord.
You can't hear anything.
Oh yeah, I've got no microphone. That's actually really
It's
lucky.
actually plugged back in.
Oh, it's plugged back in?
I'm not helping anymore.
I'm so sorry. Okay, so my wife came in. Can you guys hear me now? I am a teacher. Wait, is it working? Let me scroll down. It should be working. Can you guys hear me?
Yes, I can hear you.
No, but like, I know you can hear me.
No. I got you in my
Oh,
ears.
sorry. I'm actually so glad that it was muted. Okay, so, because I said something really embarrassing and I thought that was caught on microphone.
I didn't hear it.
Okay, wait, the screen's gonna go black. Yeah, listen, guys, listen. What accent is that? Are you talking about my wife or myself? Because we have different accents. My accent is because of my wife has gone a bit weird. Wait, you've moved the computer back to... There we go.
Because I was
I know. And honestly, you did a great job. Okay, the screen's going to go black for a second. Don't freak out. Ding. Apple Pencil is connected.
He said to you.
Apple Pencil's fully charged and connected. Okay.
What's your accent?
What's my accent? Well, that's the wrong one. I'm from Australia. Okay, so my accent is, I guess, meant to be Australian. Meant to is the key word there, because people disagree, but whatever. All right. Let's solve the first math question of tonight, because we've had 650 interruptions.
Am I blocking?
AJFR,
No.
you're freaking out. Is it because of the maths looks hard? Yeah, I mean, I'd recommend for any cheat sheet help, check the Google Classroom.
Evan?
Okay. Yeah. Alright, so, let's get into it. Alright, first maths question. We've got a complex number question. We have a unit circle. Yes, Mr. Hobson, this is a Queensland paper. This is the Queensland Specialist exam. Again, the year's normally on front of this. There's no year, so I don't know. I don't know which year this is from. Alright. Complex number, it's a unit circle. So one of the properties of the unit circle, just to get into the actual math side of all of this, one of the properties of the unit circle is that, well, the radius is 1 unit, okay? So if the radius is 1 unit, then what that implies is my r, right? If I'm doing r cis theta, oh, I'm on the drawing mode, okay? This is my W line here. So my radius of this line here is going to be 1. So I already know that my r value, the r part of r cis theta is going to be 1. Only teaching New South Wales, thought this paper looked weird. Yeah, I guess the layout's a little bit different. It's that basically this is the equivalent of extension 1 and 2, essentially, with complex numbers and that type of thing. Is this Australian maths specialist? It is Brady. Yes, it's the 2020 paper. Thank you, Muzza. I think it's either 10 or 11. 2023. Different option. Such an odd question. Why invoke complex numbers instead of just a x-y axis? Well, because when you have complex numbers, I mean, the complex number question has to be plotted on an Argand diagram, hence why you have the imaginary part and the real part. So, jumping into this, we know the radius is 1, so my r value for r cis theta here, is going to be equal to 1. Whoa, that's an eraser. So r is going to equal 1. So I really just need to figure out what theta is, okay? So I want to figure out theta. I've got a hexagon. If I just consider, like, the first bit, right? Because I've got these dots on both axes, okay? So if I draw a little straight line through here, boom, I get another dot here. I've got this whole thing here as pi. We can think about this a few different ways, right? This is just one of the ways I think it's pretty easy to understand. If this whole thing here is pi, right? I know pi is equivalent to 180 degrees. If you've never seen radians before, pi is equivalent to 180 degrees. Why am I doing the 2020 paper? I was just grabbing papers that I had downloaded because I was putting them on my iPad, basically. But I will do, I mean, the external's coming up for Queensland in a month. So by the time we get there, I'll have done all the papers, including 2024. So, like, we have to start somewhere, right? So, theta in this case, right? The whole thing's pi. If I divide it up into groups of 3, this is going to be pi on 3. So this whole thing here is going to be 2 pi on 3. So my answer for theta is going to be 2 pi on 3. So really, this whole thing is going to be just, well, it is going to be W is equal to cis 2 pi over 3. Any questions? Does that make sense? No idea. Refinements have been made, so 2020 is no longer accurate. Yeah, Yeah, no, I do agree that refinements have been made. I guess I feel like ultimately it depends, like, at this stage when you're like a month and a bit out, I feel like it's not bad just to kind of see and practice exam conditions. But I agree, like, you know, there's always going to be adjustments year to year. You're never going to get the exact same paper. I would say, like, looking at the curriculum and the adjustments, every paper's going to be different, but there's still some stuff that happens. I am a math teacher. I worked in Queensland the last 4 years. I'm currently teaching in New South Wales as well. Still on cos, sine, and tan. Yeah, fair enough. Fair enough. So, I'm actually teaching back in Queensland later this year as well, though. Hence why for me, in part, I'm trying to... I'm in northern New South Wales at the moment. Why am I moving away? 1,000 reasons. But I need to kind of, you know, de-rust about the Queensland curriculum a little bit as well. I honestly didn't realize the multiple choice was ever anything other than simple familiar, Ripley. I actually thought the multiple choice sections across all the papers from 2020 to 2024 have all been pretty easy. Signals and systems. I probably... Yeah, maybe not in this slide, but that's definitely a good idea, Eric, to do at some point. Am I going to cover the 2025 syllabus next year for spec and methods? I will be next year, yes. Yes, I will be covering the 2025 syllabus. Am I going to do a prelims paper? I can do a prelims paper. I mean, I have one made that I'm, you know, giving my year 11s. Maybe I'll see if I can find something old that I could use that's not going to give too much away. That sounds like it could be a fun idea. But I think New South Wales is a bit more variety. I think I might have one actually from an external exam company, so that maybe could be good. Do I do general year 12? I've taught specialist and methods mainly, but I'm sure I could. Am I in a closet? I'm actually not in a closet, although it's a pretty good question. Wait, I need to pull this down a little bit because I feel like I feel like I look so short at the bottom of the screen here. Did they pull the thing down and not change? I'm looking. Okay, so no, I'm just in the corner of the room. We have a bit of a weird room layout. Okay. How to break plateaus on exam when you're stuck at the... Oh, like a plateau? Sorry, oh my god. It's late. I can talk about that. Yes, do past papers because all of year 11 are failing. Yeah, fair enough. The website has tons of past papers. Doing methods. I'll do methods soon, actually. The problem is that you think... Okay, wait. My wife just entered in and started calling me short, but she should know better. She knows I'm actually a whopping 7'12", I think. I think that's about how tall I am. LeBron James, a similar height. He's obviously in the chat. Bad memories of VCE. Okay, so... A lot of questions, actually. Like, there's a lot of questions, and I will do my best to answer them. Let me finish part B, and then we'll get into other questions. I can definitely talk about how to break the 90% plateau. I mean, I've had students exceed that many times. Okay, is this QCE? This is QCE avocados. LeBron James failed methods. Yeah, listen. That's okay. Just keep trying, you know. Convert W into Cartesian form. Cartesian form for a complex number, we have cis 2 pi over 3 equal to. Cis into Cartesian form is basically r cosine theta plus r sine theta I. So my cosine theta part, well, that's just going to be cosine of 2 pi over 3. Plus I have sine 2 pi over 3i. Okay, I have like so many different windows open so I can actually see what you guys can see, so I know if I'm writing on the screen or not. Hopefully that is okay. Hopefully that's okay. If it's not, let me know. Where can I get this paper from? I believe the QCAA website has this exam paper. So, once I've got this right, we can, if we know our exact values, we know our triangles, we can get our exact values out, and we can essentially get nice solutions. 2 pi on 3, that puts it into quadrant 2. If we remember the quadrant stuff is, what year level is this? I think that's what you're trying to write, Ricardo. Give me the answers for our next exam. No academic misconduct. Yeah, this is year 12. We can't see the whole question. Wait, really? Oh, true. True. It just says convert into Cartesian form, but I think, yeah, if we can see that, we should be alright. So, if we remember the quadrants, I think this should fit on the screen, right? There's my little, very tiny, we'll zoom in, actually. There's my Cartesian plane, okay? If we remember our all... Wait, I've got the pen on. All stations to central. That's the way I was taught, at least. then we know that quadrant 2, right, if we're 2 pi on 3, 2 pi on 3, whoop, that puts us here 2 pi over 3, right? We actually saw that in the picture above here, right? We can see that my solution's in quadrant 2. So we should know that solutions in quadrant 2 for cosine are negative. And I should hopefully remember that if my base angle here is going to be pi on 3, that's the equivalent of 60 degrees. I get the value of a half. Well, it's in quadrant 2, so cos of 2 pi on 3 is going to be a negative half. Sine 2 pi on 3, well, it's the same base angle of pi on 3, or 60 degrees, right? So we're looking at an angle of 60 degrees in quadrant 2, essentially, is one way to think about this. Sine is positive in quadrant 2, and my exact value gives me plus root 3 over 2i. Yeah, there's tiny bits more I could do, right? The question says Cartesian form. It's a 2-mark question. It's simple, familiar, and I think we are fine. Let me have a quick just check through the questions. What am I doing? Yo, what am I doing this? What I'm doing this in year 10 methods. Okay. The person whose name is very similar to mine, Evian, struggling. Hey, sir, do I like changes by XXX? Okay. Yeah. Yes. Yeah. Yeah, I do. Really, I love the value that my wife adds into the chat. Everyone say hi to Kira in the chat. Say hi to my wife. Say hi, Kira. She is the best. Can I please explain Desmos graphs? What, like every single graph in Desmos? That's pretty crazy. I teach... show the question. Oh, because I got the answer? Let's go to the next question then. Feels like we're ready for the next question. We're going to zoom in. Okay, we're going to zoom in. So, each vertex of a hexagon is a solution in the form of Zn equals A, where Z's a complex number. We want to state the value of N. So really, we've got like some basic complex number theory. This is grade 12 specialist maths, like end of year 12. This is the external exam, basically. This is the 2020 external exam. Is Kira a good student? Yeah. Listen, she learns a lot of different things, I would say, from me. I would say she learns a lot of different things from me, such as how to be annoying. She learns that from me. Alright, so, set the value of N, where it's Zn equal to A. This is basically saying how many solutions do you have, how many roots that are the problem. Well, this has 6 solutions, right? So that means it is going to be Z to the 6 equal to, A in some case, right? Or that's what this kind of question is getting at, so N is just going to equal 6. State the value of A. Well, the value of A, right? I mean, this is like a reverse de Moivre's theorem, okay? So in this particular question, I could have actually done this in part C, right? But in this particular question, my A value, since theta equals 0 is one of the solutions. That is a solution. Someone wants to say, hey? Hey. Hi. Hello. Okay, listen. I've just confused myself. What does my wife just text me? Someone wants to say hey? Oh. Hey, Willow. Apologies. Hey, Willow. I missed that. So, is this QCLA paper? I feel like I've seen this question before. This is a QCLA paper. Yes. So, I think it's 2020. So, if you started your external exam revision, there's a very good chance you've seen this before. So, since theta is 0, one of the possible solutions we get for A is simply just R. Okay? So, if R is one of the solutions I could get, then I could say that Z to the power of 6 is equal to 1. Because my R value is 1. We saw that in the previous part. So A is also going to equal 1. That is one of the solutions. And again, that's just one of the options we had. My friend got grounded for 2 years because she failed quadratics. Can I please help her? Yeah, I can help her right now. I would recommend sharing the live so she can join. That would be... And thank you, Jed, for sharing the live. And thank you as well, Sahil, for sharing the live. So yeah, that's what I recommend. That way she can join. 2 years worth of grounding and failing quadratics. If she studied quadratics that whole 2 years, I imagine she would be very, very good. That's so easy. I agree. It's so easy, right? This question is like, if you know about complex numbers, you've got the answer. The first few questions are meant to be achievable, right? This is specialist maths, Daniel. Isn't quadratics year 10 level? Quadratics is year 10 level. I would agree. hello. Hello, all the people saying hi, sir. Hi to you. So, verify that W satisfies the equation Zn equal to A using results from 11C and 11D. Okay, so if W satisfies the equation Zn equal to A, then basically what it's saying is we are trying to prove, and there's different ways to write this, right? But we are trying to prove that Wn, so W6, is equal to 1. Okay, we are going to do this with the same idea. Actually, I guess we don't even really need to use. I guess we just use demoivs, right? We don't need to do any kind of reverse demoivs, like nth root concepts for this. We can literally just. So there's a lot of questions that are flying in. You're cooked for simple harmonic motion. We can definitely do simple harmonic motion. Wait, Oliver, thank you for the 20 roses. What the heck? That's awesome. Thank you very much. This is grade 12. This is end of grade 12. Hardest math course you can do in high school. Okay, gang. Not ready for the mock exams. Yeah, don't worry, Tilly. That's why you come to the live, you know. Hopefully this will make you feel a little bit better. Jed, do you still have attention? That's a great question. I don't even think I have the answer to that. LCL specialist isn't worth it. I don't know. Listen. This might be a hot take. Oliver, thank you again for 20 more roses. I appreciate that. This might be a hot take. I actually don't think specialist. I don't think it's unachievable. Maybe it's the best way to phrase it, right? I don't think it's unachievable. I think if you like maths, it's a great course. It depends a little bit on time and how much you want to invest in it. But I think it's a course that is actually pretty well put together. So, if we go down to the next bit here. I know that W from an earlier part, right? If we're just joining now and we're just kind of looking at this particular section, earlier we found that W is equal to cis 2 pi on 3. So now I'm basically saying that cis 2 pi on 3, so the power of 6, is equal to 1. If I just prove the left-hand side, then I'm basically trying to prove that all of this here equals 1. Okay? So if everything here is equal to 1. Hello, Penny. If everything here equals 1, then I'm just basically trying to prove that, right? I can use de Moivre's theorem. De Moivre's theorem is I can multiply 6 by my angle. I have 1 to the power of 6, right? If we remember the idea, right? It's r to the n cis n times theta. So if I do that, 1 to the power of 6 just gives 6. So I get cis 6 multiplied by 2 pi over 3. Okay? That just simply equals cis of... Well, that's just going to be 4 pi. 4 pi is basically 2 pi twice. It's basically a 720. So all the way back to the beginning. Yes. Hello, Willow. W, hang on. What's your question? You said, sir, please help. Please help what specifically? Hi, Mia. What's cis? Cis is cosine. Okay, so depending on which exam board you've done. Cis is what's used in this particular question, right? But this is the same. You might have seen Ri to the theta, which is it with Euler's number. It's the exact same thing, right? So cis or R cis theta is simply equal to R cosine theta plus R sine theta I. So it's the same idea as Euler's form if you've seen that instead. It's actually not cos, it's different to cos. It's a whole different thing. It's complex numbers. Your school makes... Yeah, so every school has to do methods if they want to do specialists, which does increase the workload, right? But it's part of also why it scales so well. What is R? R is the modulus of the complex number. So to use this question here to kind of show like a practical example of what R looks like, R is literally the radius of the circle. That's where the letter R comes from, okay? It is the length of the line, but we can think of the length of the line, it's kind of similar to like the magnitude of a vector. That gives me R. I got 47 last year. How much for tutoring? Yeah, well, my tutoring schedule is actually pretty full. Never seen cis. It's C plus IS, and it's just writing it. Yes, so cis is a thing, right? Cis is a thing. She's crying because they're not helping her. Who am I not helping, W? I mean, I feel like they're not in the chat, and if they're asking for quadratics help, I mean, we're going to get there. Jed sent 70 roses. Thank you very much for the 70 roses. I appreciate that. Tom Cruise, I need help. Interesting. Can you help me remembering financial math formulas? Yeah, someone's crying because I'm Tom Cruise. Hang on. What's Tom Cruise's hair? I feel like my hair doesn't look like Tom Cruise's. Oh, I guess he's that. Am I a university professor? No, I am simply just a high school maths teacher. So, oh, right. So you're taught C plus IS? That's really interesting. Yeah. So the normal mathematical like formal ways, right? Like the most formal way to write that is R e to the I theta. That's the most formal way. But well, I mean that's a very curvy I, to be fair. But cis is this sort of other version. I've never heard C plus IS, but I mean, if as long as it works for you, right? I guess it's kind of fun. To come back to this real quick before I answer more questions. Big Boy Cruise, Big T. Hang on. How to make physics go inside my brain? It's not entering. Yeah, my wife, who's also replied to you, often says that she feels like she was born with like the light version. She never got the full trial. I actually might play Clash Royale after this. What school do I teach at? I've taught at different schools. I'm teaching at a different school later this year, but I currently work in the Northern Rivers. In grade 11, cis is just cos and sine. Well, cis only exists in complex numbers, right? So this only really exists when you have cos plus sine I, where the I is an imaginary number. Alright, W, you're back. Perfect. Alright, so to simplify this, I said I'll finish this question off. There's a lot of questions, so I'm trying to answer and also, do maths. 4 pi is, the whole circle's 2 pi, right? One lap around is 2 pi. 4 pi is just 2 laps around, right? It's like going 720. So I'm back at the beginning. In other words, I'm at 0. It's the same thing. So if I've got cis 0, if I expand cis, which really has been a big part of this question, hey, sir, do you know maths? I might know maths. We have cosine 0 plus... Well, that's a terrible plus. I might know maths, but I don't know how to write very neatly. We're working / developing that particular skill. And I get sine I. Okay, well, cosine 0, if we remember our exact values again, that gives 1. Plus sine 0 is... Whoa, why did my brightness go down? Is 0. So we get 0 multiplied by I, which just equals 1, which, if we remember the question, that equals the right-hand side, because what I was trying to prove with all this business is that this whole thing here equals 1, and we did it. What did I study at university? I did engineering originally. Hey, sir, can you explain the exact value? Okay, so for cosine 0, we can do big deep dives into this. The easiest way, I think, to explain it, if we know a little bit of theory, a tiny bit of theory, okay, and we've seen any... Oh, actually, maybe this... Okay, well, there's two ways that might help. If you know the unit circle, there's a unit circle way. If you don't, I'm going to show a graphing way. I'm not going to worry about the negative side of the axis. If I just consider both a sine graph and a cosine graph, okay, like a basic one, sine graphs look like this. At 0, what's my point? It's 0. So cosine 0 is... Oh, sorry, sine 0 is 0. If I think of a cosine graph, well, at 0, I start at 1. So cosine 0 or cos 0 is 1. Okay, so if I get cos 0, that's 1. Sine 0, that's 0. That hopefully it helps with the exact values. Okay. I'm not replying. I'm not replying to what my ATAR was. Oh, I graduated in 2014. So you might think I look super young. But that's 11 years ago. I truly can't remember. I went to a public school. I think we finished 5th worst in the state of New South Wales. One of the worst schools in the state. That's the school I graduated from. So, yeah, I think my ATAR... I know I came like 3rd or 4th in the school. But, it is what it is. I mean, my particular group actually, we have Air Force pilots, doctors, lawyers. So we did well. We kind of had our own little thing going, but overall the school, we had a lot of issues. The school got shut down shortly after I graduated. It happens. Why am I doing high school maths at I'm a maths teacher. I actually work as a maths teacher, Max, but I appreciate you saying 30 years of age. Not quite there yet. But that makes me feel perfectly old. But yeah, I'm a maths teacher. And I'm here, well, to teach maths. That is what I do. Oh, we got a box. We got 3D vectors, I assume, right? I assume that's where this is going. We got vertices, rectangular prism. Thank you, Kara. Thank you for doing this. I appreciate it. Don't listen to the haters. It's alright. Wait, didn't I reply? Didn't I reply? What? Big boy T. You 28? I am 28 years old. That's actually, yeah, good maths. I'm 28. Where did I study? I studied at Griffith University. So, very interesting. So, if we look at our vertices, right, we got A, B, C. Consider the vertices from the rectangular prism below. I want to set the coordinates of each. So this is really like, do we understand our way around? Do we understand our way around a three-dimensional shape with coordinate points and some kind of like vectors, concepts around what's happening? Okay, so can I do finance models? Is this HSC or this is Queensland Specialist Maths. Back again. Thank you very much, W. No, explain more, please. I'm lost. Okay, cool. So, basically, this point here, right? This point here is 0, 0. I know this length here is 1. Okay, we have a 3D axis. If we've never seen 3D axes before, it only really exists at the very top of maths in pretty much every state, right? If you're doing advanced, it's not really part of that. Would I take cross product for part B? Yes, I definitely would take cross product for part B. Because it's about normals to the plane, right? So that makes sense. So, if we, just to find the coordinate points, right? I know that this is point 1 on the x-axis. My x is coming out the page. If you haven't seen 3D axes, I'll zoom in a little bit, okay? So that, hopefully that's nice and big. The x-axis comes out of the page at us. Y is kind of going to the right. Z's going straight up. So if I'm trying to figure out, if these problems are giving me issues, that's okay. Let me explain where the coordinate points come from. So if I consider point A, I know I've gone 1 unit in the x direction, and I've gone 3 units, because this number here is 3, I've gone 3 units in the y direction. So the first coordinate point I get, and my coordinate points are written x, y, z. The first coordinate point I get is 1 for x, because I've gone 1 in the x direction. I've gone 3 in the y direction, and because I'm flat, right, I'm flat on the ground, my value for the z coordinate is going to be 0. Okay? Yeah, I am locked in, sorry, just so I can try to explain the question. So, look, if there's things I miss, honestly, I'm simply not used to these level of comments. I graduated 2023 with a 99 in spec. That is fantastic. That is really, really good. What was your internal 50 then? Was it 50 and 49, or was it 49 and 50? Like, which way did it go? So, if I apply the same logic, right? If I apply the same logic and I do the same for for all my other points, where I consider like x, y, z, then point B, we may as well do point B next, right? Point B, I'm going 3 in the y direction, I'm going up 2 in the z direction, I'm going nowhere in the x direction, so this is going to be point A. Point B, by that logic, right? We're going 0 in the x, we're going 3 in the y, we're going 2 in the z, and again, if we do the same idea, but we go across to point C. We go across to point C. This is grade 12. Yep, grade 12, simple, familiar. Yeah, simple, familiar. Exactly. What grade level is this question? Simple, familiar. We're early on. It's question 12, right? It's the second short response we've done. TikTok is mental. Is that because I almost failed high school, now studying at a GO8 in Australia. 19, now the grammar is worth it. Yeah, look. I mean, my wife, who is in the chat, is also a testament to hard work pays off, right? Like, she has done phenomenally well for herself at university, and I mean, she didn't nearly fail high school, but you know, she definitely had an academic comeback at university. I think it's okay if I say that, right? She is brilliant. She really is brilliant. So, give me the oi oi oi. Big T, Aussie, oi oi oi. I hope that satisfies you, Renard. Did you ever consider that since you're a math teacher? Is there more? Oh, I'm trying to get into finance. I did consider that. Look, yeah, look, whatever's gonna be good. Whatever you're gonna enjoy, really. Do I teach / tutor calculus too? Yes, I do. So, value C is going to be, again, we're using all the same ideas, right? We're going, to get to C, we're going 1 that way, and we are going up 2 that way. So my coordinate point for C, I know that kind of looks a bit like a bracket, is going to be 1 in the x direction, it is 0 in the y direction, it is 2 in the Z direction. Yeah, let's work up, people. Keep trying and get what you want to do. Yeah, that is good advice. Can't see the full question. Oh, sorry. It just basically says we've got, here's the vertices, state the coordinate points for ABC. English or computer science with majors in finance. Yeah, I do agree. Like, I mean, look, I mean, I'm doing maths TikToks right now, right? Like, if I had different jobs, I probably wouldn't be TikToking about it, if that makes sense. So I would say that, like, I think it's important to do what makes you happy. Yeah, math scores suggest that you love maths. Yeah, true. Yeah, I agree, right? Like, I mean, there's a lot of things that go to being a successful adult, right? It is hard at times. So, determine a unit vector M that is normal to the plane containing A, B, and C. So I want to figure out a unit vector N that is normal to the plane. Okay, the plane containing A, B, and C. To visualize what that looks like, it's not like fully necessary for the question, to be honest, to visualize what it looks like. Okay, a plane containing all those 3 points, right? If I kind of join those 3 points up and make this sort of triangle, right? Obviously, you can extend beyond that, but sometimes I feel like the little triangle is not a bad way to picture it. So we've got this kind of slanted plane that exists here. To find a normal vector, and if we remember, I'm just going to use the bottom of this keyboard here, okay? The camera's this way. Sorry, it's inverted. If we remember normal vectors, if my plane is this, right, some kind of slant, I guess try to make it look similar-ish to the picture on the keyboard, on the drawing, something like that. A normal vector is perpendicular, okay? I know it's a lot of, it's a white pen on a whiteboard, but a normal vector, if you can see it there, is perpendicular. So to find a perpendicular vector, I need to find 2 vectors. I need to find a vector, or 2 vectors on the plane, and I can find the cross product that gives me a vector perpendicular. Take the cross of AB, AC is exactly what we're going to do, and we get our answer, right? So I want to start by finding 2 vectors. We have options. I'm going to do the same thing that Max said, where I'm going to find this vector here, I'm going to find this vector here, right? Those 2 vectors are going to be on the plane. If I take the cross product, I get a vector going out perpendicular to that, which is going to be my normal vector. So we are, that's the most straightforward way to get to the answer. So I want to start by finding vector AB and AC to begin with. If I find vector AB, I normally like to do it the final minus initial way, which means I'm doing vector B, that is 0, 3, 2, minus vector A, that is 1, 3, 0. And if anyone's confused why suddenly the coordinate points have gone vertical, that is simply because they're written as column vectors where we do our X, Y, Z down the line like that. Probably after I finish a few more of these math questions will probably be the time I do it. I do that part. So, my next part I'm going to do, let's go 0, 3, 2 minus 1, 3, 0. The next thing I'm going to do is subtract the 2 coordinate points. 0 minus 1 gives negative 1. 3 minus 3 gives 0. 2 minus 0 gives 2. That gives you my coordinate point for AB. I now want to do the same thing for AC. That is going to be equal to C minus A. I'm going to zoom in a bit. I know you can't all see the question. Apologies about that. I'll bring that back very soon. And I'm going to also minus from A, which is 1, 3, 0. Again, 1 minus 1 is going to give 0. 0 minus 3 gives negative 3. 2 minus 0 gives 2. So I've got my 2 vectors. I've got my vector AB and AC. To find a normal vector, I'm going to simply find the cross product of vector AB cross vector AC. Okay? So there's many ways to structure how we do the cross product. Wait, I'm just going to quickly check in to see what is happening. Clash deck, hang around and you can see what Clash deck I play. Hey, Renard, how's your day? Wait, I think... Oh, Oliver, thank you very much for the 5 roses. I think you're meant to donate me a rose if I do a shout out. I think that's part of the deal, right? Best teacher oat. What does best teacher oat mean? Sir, can you please do income tax? Well, yeah, that's about a tax table. There's actually a lot of resources for income tax, but we'll see how we go, that exist on the internet. Just of all time. Best teacher of all time? Yeah, well, I appreciate that. Glad I figured out Joe I'm passionate for. Def ramped up for the year. That's really good. I do agree. Like, it's good. Wait, sir, you play Clash Royale? I do play Clash Royale. I've hardly played this season, though, so I'm going to be pretty terrible when I do play. So, like, early apology if anyone is expecting high-level gameplay. Maybe we'll get there. You know, if the stream keeps on going, maybe we'll get there. Is this physics? This is mathematics. Okay, so to do my cross product between my two vectors, the way I do it is I get my I, my j, my k. This is how I was taught back at university, right? We have vector a, b, that is -1, 0, 2. That is going to go along the top. We have vector ac, that is 0, -3, 2. I know there's other ways to set this out. I don't really mind how you do it. I was also taught to do a little plus, minus, plus above. I'm going to do that because this is how I was originally taught. And yeah, it's just easier for me because that's how I learned it originally. We now want to take little mini discriminants, basically, of my vector parts. So the first part, right, where I have vector I, I'm going to be taking this little 2x2, and I kind of do my, you know, my AD multiplied minus BC. I do my little cross multiply. I'll do that with some colors, so I don't have to write everything out a bunch, okay? And I'm actually going to grab all of this, make it a little bit smaller. That way I can, let me make that a little bit smaller. There we go. That way I actually have a little bit more space to do the second part of the cross product, and I'll bring this back up. So, what I was explaining before about how to find the cross product is you want to find your component part of I, okay? So, you find your part of I, that's here. If I now do the cross product, that is going to be, for I, right, I do sort of this little mini cross, this is why it's called the cross product, of the bit that basically doesn't contain I, right? You see the column of I, basically ignore the column of I do this little mini cross here. 0 times 2 gives 0. -3 times 2 gives -6, but it is AD minus BC. So what I wind up with is, I write it small in case we can't remember, I basically get 0 minus -6. 2 negatives make a plus. I wind up with 6i. Okay? I'm now going to add that to my j component, and I do the exact same idea. I'm going to try to grab both of these and delete them. I do the exact same idea. I ignore the column that has j. I do this number, cross multiplied by that number. -1 times 2 gives -2. And I now do the reverse. 0 times 2 gives 0. So I'm left with, well, it's actually no longer a plus now, right? I'm left with -2j. Okay? I'm going to finish K, then I'll read the chat. Sorry, I know there's a lot pouring in. Minus the J, yep. So there's a sign, yes. I mean, I was kind of just going through, right, I could do plus minus 2 and fix it up the next step, right? I'm just kind of explaining how we get to the answer, but it's a good point, right? So now, my final step is I basically ignore the K column. I'm doing the cross, well, I'm going to show the colors here, right? It's going to be this way, and it's going to be this way here. So, for my K component, I've got -1 times -3, that gives me a positive, so I'm going to put the plus in now, right? I learned from my mistake, and 0 times 0 gives 0, so I'm left with 6i minus 2j plus 3k. I can write my answer as a column vector. I don't need to. There's no need to, right? I got my ij's, k's. I'm happy. Thank you, Mia. Play Clash, surely. Honestly, university is absolute commitment and resilience. Awesome work. Yeah, that is great work. Hey, Kira, do you want to share how many years you've been at uni in the chat? You don't have to. No way. This dude, math for fun. Wait, what? Listen, I mean, maths for fun? What do you do for fun? Wait, what? Don't you do maths? What, do people not do maths for fun? I'm just that's the bit that's confused me. Maybe I'm the wrong way around. Yeah, 10 years. That's a lot. Hi, Oliver. Wait, you've done me 100. You don't need 100 roses. I will play Clash. Yeah. No one does math for fun. That's weird. Really? That's so bizarre. I use vectors a lot in my line of work. What do you do for work? OG Halo player. Oh, but you got a Clash Royale emote? Crazy. This is not helpful for the cheat sheet at all. Yeah, that's a very good point. We're doing year 12 extension 1 and 2 maths, essentially. So that does make sense. Oh, we're still going? Plot twist. This question is huge. Like, actually huge. Okay. So. Oh, wait. I didn't even... Wait, did I not finish the question? I just found the cross product. Determine a unit vector n. Oh, I have to find a unit vector. Okay, sorry. I was like, well, how come I still have lines over here? Okay, sorry, guys. I actually didn't finish the question properly. I got distracted by the chat. You do research. Oh, it's awesome. Okay. Looks? Wait, what's happening? I'm stressed. This chat is crazy. Yeah, honestly, This is moving quicker than I'm used to. Bro, what's your webcam? Fire. Thank you. This is just a computer webcam. It's just actually just a built-in. It's just a built-in. Bro, you saw a sign with a J? I think I'm right. No, I'm not. Oh my god, you're so right. You're so right. Yeah, it was a negative and then I made it back to, yeah, you're right. It's meant to be, it's plus minus plus. You're right. You are right. Do you know what? Listen, this happens when you're talking a lot. And it's 9 p.m, but I'm talking a lot, so that's part of it. Okay, I love maths. I want to study at uni, but where can I work after? With math? Oh, dude, I mean, there's so many options with maths. This is the thing that's, like, sneaky, right? Like, a lot of these STEM areas that require a lot of maths, they don't always necessarily need the highest ATAR. Like, you could do actuarial science, which is very high paying. Like, there's so many options in banking. There's so many options in finance. So many options in accounting. There's options in engineering. Like, there's a lot of high paying roles where maths can help, right? And if you just go on to, like, degrees, you have in maths as a prerequisite, you see all the degrees that come up. There is so many. Like, even if you're doing something like psychology, there's statistics in psychology. There's so many different things. Lenny, thank you very much for the 8 roses. Hello. Thank you. Why am I doing linear algebra? I hated that. Linear algebra isn't too bad. No, maths degrees are highly respected if you enjoy them. Yeah, I would agree, right? And maths, you know, like, actually it's not too bad. Thank you very much for another rose. Wow, Lenny, you sent me 10 roses. Thank you very much. I appreciate that very much. So very much a lot there. Apologies. Okay, to find a unit vector, I'm going to go to the extra space. To find a unit vector, right, normally I use that for my unit vector notation. I'm sure there's other ways. Can I play Clash? Yeah, I'm going to finish question 12, then I'll play some Clash Royale, and you can watch me just lose game after game after game. So, if I do the unit vector of n, that is equal to 1 over the magnitude of vector n, and I multiply that by vector n itself, right? Vector n we just found. This is vector n. 6i plus 2j plus 3k. So, if I want to start by finding the magnitude, I guess I can do that part separately. Like, you don't have to. Like, it depends how good you are with the mental math side of things. What maths is this? Advanced or standard? Extension. This is extension 1 and 2. Thank you very much for the rose, Felix. So, I won't spend it all in one place. Sign me up for chess, okay? Yeah, look, you are my number 2 gifted with the single rose, so I appreciate that. I will play Clash very soon. Like, so we're going to finish question 12. Whoa, I got the click with the heart. I don't know what the click with the heart is. But that's... Thank you, I appreciate that. I still don't... Can you please briefly re-explain linear equations? Linear equations are solving things with power of 1. It is simply just rearrange, apply opposites, and you get there, do a complex unfamiliar. Yeah, I don't know if we're going to get time because, honestly, the chat has flown through. And...
Evan.
I spent a lot of time talking. It's alright. At this point, yeah, don't stress. Sorry, my wife had questions. Been doing too much study. There's never such thing as too much study. Do some cooked trig substitution integral. I actually have such a good trig integral that I found. I don't know if this is the live for it, but I will do it. Spec was hard for Unit 2 in grade 12. Yeah, grade 11, like I said, I actually think Specialist is hardest in grade 11. I'm a math tutor, Daniel. I do think that, yeah, double by that, yeah. We can even do some of the ones where they loop, like, you know, just loop and loop and loop, and then eventually get to some cancelling out. Any tips for surds? Yeah, just... For surds, you just need to write a list of your perfect squares, right? Like 4, 9, 16, 25, and then just pick which number's going to work the best. Yeah, I think Specialist gets easier in year 12, in my opinion. Should I do methods in year 10 or general? I think if you're considering it, do it, but actually have a go. I do find a lot of students say they're going to try out a course like methods, but they don't ever actually, like, they don't actually try it, right? They just simply say, I'm going to try it out and see how I go, but they don't really try it. So I would say if you're going to do it, I would do it, but I'd also study and engage. Yes. Elementary stats harder than college algebra? Honestly, maybe. Oh, I find stats like...
I like stats.
Yeah, look, my wife... I don't know if... Do you want to share what you do? Is that okay?
Is that okay?
I think it's okay. Do you mind? My wife has a master's in psychology, so she has done tons of stats. She likes stats, but I actually think college algebra is actually easier. It makes so much more sense for me. I don't mind. Do I still play guitar? I do still play guitar, but not as much when I have kids because they grab my guitars all the time and they knock them over, so I have to kind of keep them a little bit more hidden. But yeah, I'd say Layla, if you're considering methods, do methods. Yeah, big love on stats. Do you study uni level maths for high school teaching maths? Look, not to get too nerdy, but sometimes, yeah, but not like I don't have to as much, right? Like I'm like all the content that I teach is pretty good. Like even specialist, I think doesn't get that hard, so not necessarily. But sometimes I'll look at uni stuff just for like finding really hard proof of mathematical induction questions or things like that. There can be some pretty good stuff. Hugh, how old am I? Listen, I don't want to say I'm a spring chicken in my mind. Methods and spec isn't that bad if you listen in class. I totally agree.
You read the
If I'm teaching, I think you listen. I don't think it's bad at all. But you know, it's my hot take.
a week for methods.
What was that? It says do up to 7 math chapters a week for methods. Okay, that's insane. Don't do that. Don't do 7 math chapters a week. Quality over quantity. Just make sure you get a good routine, right? Do 2-3 questions. I look young. Thank you, Hugh. And that's why I want to keep it a mystery. Let me be young. Let me be young. I currently in Unit 3. Any tips? Currently Unit 3. Any tips? I would say my tips would be to personally keep up the content. You should be starting to consolidate information, so make sure your foundations are very good. Little bits every day, right? 5 minutes makes a big difference. Can you give a cooked edge case and a quality proof using vectors? We can definitely look at something like that at some point, but we're almost at the end of the live and I have to play Clash Royale because people have been donating and asking like mad. I also need to have 50% gaming content to keep my ability to stream because that's a rule on the way I'm doing it through TikTok, whatever. So, if I quickly do this, right, I know that this has been written on the screen for a little bit. Hopefully you guys have been thinking about it. 6 squared is 36, right? 36 plus 4 gives 40. 3 squared is 9, I get 49. Square root of 49 gives 7, right? We can do these things. Maybe we can do these things in our head. So I've got my normal vector is simply going to be, the normal vector is going to be 1/7 outside of my original vector, which was 6i plus 2j plus 3k. Okay, that is my normal vector, or sorry, a unit vector that is normal to the plane. Does TikTok fund you at all? Or is your main income still your job? Well, my main income is my job as an actual full-time maths teacher. Tutoring doesn't, it makes me some money, not the main income. And TikTok, well, listen, guys, I've made
$1.
I've made like $1 on TikTok. So, yeah, I wish TikTok could be my main income. That would be great. Am I in Queensland? New South Wales at the moment. Taught Queensland the last 4 years. Returning to Queensland at the end of the year. Oliver, Clash is coming, right? But don't worry. We'll quickly just finish off Part C and Part D. Verify that the normal vector is perpendicular to AB. This is really quick, which is good news, okay? So my normal unit vector is perpendicular to AB. That essentially just means that the dot product equals 0, right? So my dot product of AB, that's going to equal 0. So if that's what I'm trying to prove, my left-hand side for this kind of proof is going to be equal to my normal vector. If I put my 1/7 into everything here and I write it as a column vector, right? That's 1/7 over 6, 2, 3. If I put 1/7 into that, I get 6 over 7. Oh no, I said the thing. 6, 7. All right, whatever. Okay, yeah, I had to do it. Okay, sorry. This is because I've been manipulated by the youth. We get 2 over 7 and we get 3 over 7. Yeah, there it is. Hey. We did a meme. That's coincidence. If only whoever wrote the external exam knew what was coming.
Is QCAA easier than New South Wales, do you reckon?
I think QCAA... My hot take is it's harder, actually. You know what? Oh, it's so equal. The thing is, right, in Queensland, you have a graphics calculator, so the questions they ask is harder. But you have a graphics calculator. There's a balance there, right? New South Wales has been going on for so long, I think it feels a little bit more like a tangled mess. It's so hard to get a clear idea of exactly what you're going to need going into the exam. Queensland's younger, and it's a bit fresher. I think it's easier to come in with a really clear idea of what you are doing. Am I going to camp? Yeah.
Absolutely.
Camps.
Capital no.
Camps, yeah, that is a no. Do I teach at a selective school? I do not teach at a selective school. What was the answer? So, that's my left-hand side. I do that by the dot product of vector AB. Okay, so vector AB was all the way back here. Vector AB was minus 1, 0, 2. So I'm going to do the dot product of that multiplied by minus 1, 0, 2. Okay, the dot product implies, well, I multiply basically across the lines and I add them all together. So I get 6 over 7 times negative 1 gives me negative 6 over 7. I'm going to add that to 2 over 7 times 0. Now, everyone, no matter what level of maths you do, even if you're in year 6, should know the answer to 2 over 7 multiplied by 0. What is the answer of 2 over 7 multiplied by 0? Type it in the chat. 2 over 7 multiplied by 0 equals? 0. We got one answer. 6. Everyone's saying 6, 7. God damn it. All right. That gives 0. I should have known. I should have known. Kira, 5. Well, Parker's, yep, and Oliver, yeah, they're the correct answers. 0, the zeros have it. So I'm going to also add that to 2 over 7 multiplied by 2. Well, when we multiply fractions, right, 2 over 7 multiplied by 2 over 1. We should all also know how to do this, right? Multiply top line, multiply bottom line. It is the easiest thing to do with fractions. You get 2 times 3, that gives 6 over 7. I get 6, 7 again. Oh my god. Okay, well. Just going to put this paper down as something we're not going to do again. So then I get negative 6 over 7 plus 6 over 7. That's going to equal 0. So I prove they're perpendicular. Okay, yeah, my wife's doing the hands behind the computer. Alright, so, well, guys, we've reached 200 live viewers, which is a record for me, so thank you for everyone who is currently watching. We're back down to 196 as soon as I said that, so,
Evan, that wasn't it.
Whatever. Alright, no, that's not the hands, right? My hands, I know my hands need a bit more juggly.
Why are you throwing your hands up in the T1?
I'm just being silly. Alright, it is 9:11 and I'm doing maths, so how am I today? Oh, Harry, thank you for my number 3 gifted. Thank you for the gifts. I might have missed that. I'm so sorry.
Evan, this is actually serious, but hold on.
I'm doing well.
Someone said the syllabus for QCAA changes next year when I go into grade 12. I'm hoping scaling goes up.
Yeah, I would say syllabus changes should mean scaling goes up. The thing about scaling, like...
No, wait, he wants it to.
Yeah, no, it's good. The scaling should go up, right? Like, the reason why scaling is going down in part, and it only goes down a little bit, right? Like, we're playing on the margins, but the reason why it is going down, I'm doing Queensland syllabus. The reason why the syllabus is going down or the scaling is going down slightly is because, like I said, it's a little bit clearer and people are coming in more and more prepared. You sent me 49 cents. Thank you very much, Harry. So I would say because of that fact, like I said, it not being as big of a mess, people will start to do a little bit better. More people are getting top. I mean, last year when I taught specialist maths, I had 2 students get 50 out of 50 on the external. So, like, you know, with good teaching, you can get there. All right, I got 48, 50. Yeah, that is fantastic for the externals. That is really, really fantastic.
Do you recommend an iPad for next year? I go into grade 12 next year.
Do you recommend an iPad? Yes, I do actually.
Really?
No, you don't need it. Look, okay, it depends on what you can afford, right? If you can afford it, I think an iPad is a really good tool, like a really good tool that can make a lot of the note-taking, the recall faster. That being said, get this off my For You page. Susu! Hang on. No, maths is the best. Can't stay. Totally, please. I actually don't like devices in class, I'm going to be honest. Goose, you can certainly ask a question. What is wrong? How you arrange vectors? You should use 1 by 3 and not... Oh, no, column vectors are vertical. Column vectors are vertical. That's why they're like that. Got any tips for doing really good during coursework but flunking tests? Yeah, Cam, that's such a great question. I would say, what does a rule mark of 60% for you scale to an HSC? Oh, that's a great question. It depends on how the cohort goes, right? Depends on how hard the exam was. I have seen Eddie at school. It's a great question. Yeah, if you're doing good in coursework but you're struggling with the exams, I'm going to say the one thing I find that helps those students is not practicing enough exam papers. I would say before every exam, you should sit in a room with a timer on. So it's like a time pressured type scenario. you should print out a practice exam paper that's going to look similar and feel similar to what your exam is going to be like, and you should work through that, okay? Because at the end of the day, thank you very much, Ethan, for the tiny dino. At the end of the day, to do well at exams, you have to practice doing exams. So if you get the content, you need to convert to actual coursework. We run some 3D vectors, like some normal vectors. That is literally what we're doing. I mean, we did geometric, we did 3D, we found the points, and then we went in, we found the normal vector perpendicular doing the cross product. So if that is what you've come for, you've come at the very end of that. Apologies, but we are going to finish it off, right? We're going to determine the Cartesian equation of the plane. I can try, but I've done so much talking in between this thing that it would be a nightmare. And the last time I tried to post like a clip, it completely failed, and I spent ages. You spent $20? Why have you spent $20 for? Don't spend $20. Specialists didn't exist when I went through high school. All right. When's the Clash? There's some people that are here for the Clash Royale content. It's suspicious, but okay, we will do that soon, right? I have to do 50% gaming content. Yeah, for 2024, I heard the average for my school cohort was 60% raw, but it scaled to... Yeah, I mean, look, that's... like I said, it depends on the exam. Do you know what I mean? Like, if that's the grade you get, like, it can be good. Like, if there's an exam that's just particularly hard that year, and 60% turns out to be the highest grade in the state, that scales to full marks. So it just depends. This is specialist math, so extension 1 and 2. Alright, let's finish the question. I agree, Max. There's been so many questions today. Sorry, I'm getting distracted because I'm not used to this. What's NSB? Wait.
Queensland, what the average
external mark was? It might have had it on the scaling report, but I'm actually not sure. Yeah, I haven't done this question for a year. You're right. Well, there keeps being questions popping up. Alright, let's find the Cartesian equation of the plane. Okay? So, part B, to clarify, dot product 0, therefore it is perpendicular. The Cartesian equation for the plane containing the points A, B, C. Well, to find a vector equation of a plane is where we start, right? So we start with the vector equation. Okay? That means that I have R dot N equal to A dot N. R is simply just X, Y, Z. My normal vector we have found, which is 6, 2, and 3. A is just any point on the plane. So one of the points on the plane that we could have could be, it was basically any of these points here, right? It's A, it's B, it's C. You can pick either one, right? I'm just going to choose, what's going to be the easiest one? I might just choose A, right? It's the first one. So I'm going to do A. If I do A for A, right, makes sense. That's 1, 3, 0. And again, my normal vector is the same. It is 6, 2, 3. So to make this into a Cartesian equation, I now do my dot product. Yeah, I'll play Clash Royale soon, which apparently is something that people are here to watch, which is baffling, but whatever. So we do the dot product, right? We get 6x plus 2y plus 3z, okay? So we're just multiplying across the line. We're just going across the line like so. On the other side, we do the exact same thing. We got 1 times 6, that gives 6, plus 3 times 2, which is 6, plus 3 times 0, which is 0. I can write plus 0, but again, we don't fully need to do that. I now collect all of this. I get 6x plus 2y plus 3z equal to 12. And I've got myself my Cartesian equation of my plane. I am done. I won't spend all the gifts at once. Tiny Dinos, Rose. Okay, yeah, thank you everyone for the donations. Van suddenly jumped up to my #1 gifter. Thank you very much, Van. Wow, my wife just brought me this. Thank you, I guess. I haven't done solo since I was like a child, I feel like. Alright. Well, I guess we're doing this then.
Do you know
What is R? R is just X, Y, Z. So R is essentially represents all the coordinate points that exist on the plane. I do know who Joel Speranza is. He also makes maths content. It was a good job making maths content. Alright.
Someone said, do you also teach physics? Because I'm low-key cooked. Can you see this?
I have, yeah, I can actually see it here now. I figured out how to do it, yeah. Sorry, it's alright. I have taught physics before, but not for a very long time. Okay, guys, so the deck that I've been cooking on, just to do things that are a bit random, right? So normally the deck I play is your good old-fashioned classic log bait, okay? You can see I've only got 1 Evo, because, you know, I used to play this game a lot back in the day. I've only got 1 Evo. Recently, I've ditch the rocket, which isn't visible here. What am I on? I guess I'm on 2v2s. I guess I should play ranked, right? Is ranked still level capped?
What?
No, it's not a thing anymore. Okay, so Dark Goblin's gone in, but recently, okay, if everyone's ready for this, I've dropped the Inferno Tower, which does make some matchups like very difficult. Wait, who's gifting me 320 roses?
What?
Oh, thank you very much for all the roses. This is so random. Don't stress. Okay, so
Teacher or a student?
am I a teacher or a student? Damn it.
Oh.
Thank you. I'm married. My wife's sitting next to me, but I mean, technically we're all lifelong learners. I've chucked a prince in. Okay? So why would I put a prince into my deck? Well, the main reason is I'm playing on an iPad for the first time ever, by the way. And I don't even know if this is fit to the screen properly. Wait, hang on. I don't think it's fit to the screen properly. It's massive.
No, it's fine.
It's fine? Oh, we can't really see the other side, the other tower that well, but...
Fine.
Alright. Wait, it's level 15? Is this not... It's not level capped anymore. Bro, you look like you're in year 12. Thank you, L.W15. Wait, I'm just bleeding elixir. Okay, we're gonna go knight here. Because I'm just... That's a panic move. I'm gonna be honest. I was looking at the chat and talking. We're gonna throw a barrel even though I'm down elixir because I leaked a bunch. We're gonna drop a thingy-majiggy. And now we are going to get...
Someone said you're 67 years old.
Now we are going to get absolutely wrecked by all of this. No, please run. Please run away. Please run away. Is that in range? Oh, it might be, isn't it? Ooh, oh, it's out of range. Okay, wait. I put that in the wrong spot. Okay, haven't played on an iPad before. Let me clarify that real quick. I mean, you can see his two towers, and let's be honest, I'm playing log bait, so I'm never going to hit the king tower anyway. I will try to fix it a little bit. Hang on.
You can't see this?
Right, I can fix this. Oh, wait, there's something coming. Oh, it's fine. I got no elixir. Okay, guys, I'm just going to drag down slightly. Okay, so you can see the top. You can't see my elixir anymore, so you won't see when I'm just leaking elixir like a fiend. Or maybe I should make myself smaller. Hang on. That's kind of better. Alright, we're going to go Dark Goblin here.
Wait.
We need to go gang at the back. This needs to pull. We need to get Ice Spirits.
Look at me.
Oh, no, he went the wrong way. He went the wrong... What?
You can only see your face.
That was too dramatic. Okay. Oh, man. Okay, listen, guys. I'll lock in more in the next game. I was playing out the window, and I wasn't managing my elixir properly. That's an evolved
What, you've called...
E-Dragon.
What? How long do you have left?
Dude,
A minute?
yeah, there's no way I get 2 towers,
What?
though. It's literally impossible. Or is it? Because my evolved barrel is coming up soon. I still haven't really used my prince much. The problem is, too, I've lost count.
A what?
Here's elixir. Like, pretty badly. Alright, we're just gonna have to send it.
You do that?
Yeah, I tried to. Math teacher. We're gonna go here. Alright, we got one. It's comeback season. It's comeback season. Alright. And, we're actually gonna get... Oh, God. No. Sorry, everyone. I need to pull this up a bit. Okay, we're okay. Oh, no, we're not okay. Oh, man. Yeah, my wife entered because I'm looking down a lot. I have to look up like this and play. So now I'm holding it, and now I've lost again.
Can you turn it sideways or not?
I mean...
Because if you turn it
What's
sideways-
happened? No, turn sideways would be worse. Because I need to have it up for the thingy. Jamming. Okay,
Is that
listen. I started...
If I hold it?
No, it's okay. It's actually... I can just hold it. It's fine.
Are you sure?
Yeah, it's not a big deal.
I got the hiccups.
You know, I should just plug my phone. Whatever. Maybe the bigger screen will help me out in the long run. Okay. Yeah, we can play 2v2. Yeah. I'll play 2. Oh wait, hang on. That's basically just a free prince, right? That's a terrible move. We're gonna go Ice Spirit in the back. What's a? If you lose your next battle, you should get a buzz cart.
No, please.
No, my wife is trying to desperately get me to have a mullet. Someone explain that to me. We know on the bridge, that was a terrible decision. I instantly regret that. So, for people that haven't played much log bait, when you first fast cycle decks, sometimes it's better to Oh, we're gonna get a charge here. Oh no, we're not. Damn. We took out a bandit though. It's actually not too bad. I might go Dark Goblin here. Yeah, no Rocket Heartbreak. Yeah, but you know, I actually think the Dark Goblin gives a little bit more value, especially if you put a little Ice Spirit in front of it. It actually makes it quite awkward.
That's correct.
Like it gets pretty good value. Well, it didn't that time, but like it, you know, best laid plans. We're gonna actually swap sides here.
Wait, what does that mean? Is this
A
mute? No, don't read it.
I hope you get better soon. Well, I'm not. I used to be.
Is this
Am I a ranger?
No.
Logbait isn't the play. Yeah, I actually. No, I'm
I
not.
think
My
so.
hair looks redder here though than it normally does. I feel like. All right, we're gonna actually do this now. We have to just mix up the combos a little bit, right? I think this hits something. Yeah, I think we did it.
Good lord.
Good lord. Oh, okay, no, that's bad then. We're gonna get. I need to get some princess value. That's the problem. All right. Wait. Chana is Chana in the chat?
I think so. I think that's actual Chana.
That I mean, yeah, I actually am washed. It's not. You're not even wrong. It's not wrong. I'm playing on. Look at the size of this freaking thing, man. Oh wait, I wasn't watching.
Evan.
Oh.
Behave.
I know. I keep trying to interact. I understand now why people always complain about losing games on stream. This is ridiculous. That was so stupid.
He sent a laughy face.
That was the stupidest thing I've ever done.
Simply stick to teach.
Yeah, I need to stick to teaching, man. Ah, man. Okay, you know what? If I'm doing this, like, I actually need to play this game more than on lives because. Okay. We're lucky. 20 seconds. Okay. We're gonna have to do this. It's the only option.
What? Is it?
Yeah.
Why?
The dolls didn't get enough damage though.
I don't like that.
They are called dolls.
Who
Someone in the
says
chat,
that?
tell my wife. They're called dolls. I don't know.
like it. It sounds weird.
They're called voodoo dolls, but voodoo dolls is a big word. I think saying the word voodoo. Okay, whatever. Okay, guys, listen. We've had two rough ones.
Oh no, you have to cut your hair off.
Oh no!
Oh,
I have to cut my hair off. Don't worry, I won't. I won't do it, guys. I'll keep my luscious locks. We're gonna play again. And I'm gonna concentrate. Okay? I'm gonna stop
Said,
talking.
"Where's the math I leave
Someone
for
said
a
dolls. Oh my god, where's the maths? I leave. Look, we did
Can you
maths.
explain this?
Yeah, we did maths for an hour, but
So
right
you have to
now,
do 50%.
I have to do 50% gaming content to keep my live application as it currently stands. Okay? So that is why.
Wait, why are you back in?
Oh
Is
my.
it a new game?
You wanna play 2v2 with me?
I feel like
Yeah, play 2v2 with me. Okay, well, I'll play 2v2 with my. To be honest, it's.
Have you lost every single one?
Yeah, listen. Oh, it's a tornado. I shouldn't. Oh my god, it's fine. Don't get too upset. Don't get too upset. There's always a way back.
I can't.
There we go. That's the way back. Actually, I've got level 15 full max cards. You know,
Who?
this guy, so cringe.
Who said that?
That's what this guy's saying to me right now.
Who?
No one actually is saying that. To clarify, I'm just bitter because I'm losing.
He hasn't got level 15. That's a 13.
Yeah, I know.
It's low level.
It's pretty embarrassing, isn't it?
Your friends.
You don't even know my story. Alright. We go here. He's got an elixir collector, and I don't even think I got a single, like, point of damage the entire time he had his elixir collector running. What am I doing wrong? Besides everything. Doing that wrong is part of it, isn't it? I think the prince is going to smack him a bit here, though. Once. I have to get some value whilst he's got a pump down. Right? Did that cancel the charge?
Whom?
The E-Dragon. At least I did get the damage, though. Good game. That doesn't sound positive.
Who said that?
He did. He's going to play a golem right now.
Right.
With 2 elixir pumps down. Oh, no. Oh, no. I haven't even at 10 elixir. Okay, we're going to princess this side. I need to make him do something.
Whom?
I need to make him spend elixir to defend. I'm going to
Why?
charge...
Why?
See, if I had my Inferno, I'm going to sacrifice this. I really can't deal very well with Electro Dragon, even though I have... He wasn't kidding when he said good game.
That's actually...
He said that with his chest.
Wait, hold on. Man, that was actually sad. I feel bad.
Yeah, Rocket would have been good against the pump. You're not wrong about that. All right, listen, guys. I need love and support from my wife here. So she's going to join me.
3 for 0. Did you see that?
I'm actually only... I think I'm only 2-0.
Are you?
All right, I better be.
I think you're 3.
All right. I'm actually going to take... Okay, listen. You might be thinking, why am I playing 2v2s? The truth is I need my wife to carry me. So if I lose a 2v2, I need a buzz cut. Well, listen.
If you lose a 2v2, you have to get buzz cut?
My wife's going to carry me.
No.
I mean, like I said, listen, the boss is telling me, and if your partner isn't your boss, then you're doing it wrong. My boss is telling me that I need to get a mullet, so... Yeah. Silly math teacher. All of the elixir counting went out the window. What are you opening chests for?
Me? Because I already opened them today. Already.
I'm waiting for you.
Okay.
Join me. Please. Carry me. At least now I can... Arthur was talking to the number 1 gifter, buddy. Yeah, you are the number 1 gifter, Callum. What the heck? 747? Alright. So. Interesting. You know what? Let's play our princesses together. They can even hold hands. I got a log. I'll do it. Don't worry. I got you, fam. Oh. We can go barrel here if you want to go thingies.
Wait.
Royal Recruits.
No.
I want to play a knight. Way too late, but I played it. Okay. We do this.
I'm not thinking.
Ooh. I got a princess, but we're gonna get good damage here. See? All I needed was my better half, as they say. Oh wow, man, that Fall Fun actually is kind of crazy. Wait, is that level 11? Or are we all level 11? Oh, we're all level 11. Okay. Okay. Well, things are looking up. I have a rocket in this deck too for the rocket lovers.
I can't read it.
I actually think I want my other. No, that's fine. Okay, I'm nearly max elixir too. Yeah, I'm gonna try to put that in front of you. That way I can tank. Look at that. Oh, I think we're okay. She gets through. Oh my god. Double. Okay, I do have a Inferno Tower for this exact reason. Ice Spirit. Cooked.
That's mean. That's crazy.
Hopefully he jumps at the princess though. Yeah, there we go.
Yay.
What? He's still as if he wouldn't go activate our
Fine,
crown
it's
tower
fine,
though.
It's fine.
No, it's crazy. That.
Who's that?
Oh. Wait. The logs are out. They're running. You logged the wrong thing.
Yay.
All right. Well, Royal Recruits is broken. Okay, I can just log all that actually. Huge. I'm just gonna ignore the right hand side. I'll go a knight.
That's so annoying.
Oh my god, talking about
Not you.
annoying. Oh my god, it's evolved.
God alive.
Yeah, take the wheel. Take the wheel. No, not on my tower. It's actually fine. Actually, it kills. We're cooking. Actually, we are cooking. All right. Ooh.
Whom?
Ooh. It actually got the Oh no, they're gone. How do you defend, guys? How do you defend Royal Recruits plus an evolved barrel? Tell me. Like that, I guess. Like that. I guess that worked.
What do they do?
Well, actually, no. We still got good damage, but it wasn't. It wasn't game ending. Okay, we get this in. Jeez, we have to hit all the buttons. We have to hit all the buttons. Ice Spirit.
Meanie pants.
Meanie pants. I agree. They're meanie pants. Oh, wrong spot. I should have known it was going on the thingy. My bad.
My
Okay.
ma'am.
Hey.
My ma'am.
Whoa.
My ma'am. Oh.
Okay. Wait, we got this. That was a bad princess. Please forgive. Oh. That was crazy.
Who?
Hang on. Don't worry, it was a good
Which way?
princess.
Right or left? Right or left? Quick.
Well, left.
I'll cry.
Wait, we win.
No, because
We win. We win. Just fireball.
Who
Fireball.
does?
Fireball.
Who
Fireball.
does?
Fireball. Fireball.
I haven't got that.
You have it in. Oh, you're right. I see.
No, man.
Oh shit. Oh shit.
Oh my gosh, I'm gonna.
Oh shit. Do you have a log?
It's so-
It's gonna survive on 16 health. No! Oh, we got it. Oh my god. It's fine. It wasn't even close. I wasn't stressed. I wasn't stressed. I don't know what you're talking about.
Okay.
How am I screaming? Like, what's going on? Oh, we're playing him. Yeah, it was easy. It was easy. Yeah, I need my wife, honestly, for all things in life. Like, honestly, I couldn't actually do life without her.
Oh no, that's bad. I don't have the ability to meet anything.
Yeah, it's fine. It is what it is. It is what it is. Alright. Well, we got out all of their cards. They have no cards left.
Who?
I don't know. That wasn't true. Oh, the poison isn't even hitting your mans until now. But whoa,
Brother.
he actually doesn't have much health. Hey, he looks like he should be.
Does the furnace tower even exist anymore, or has that just been replaced?
Yeah, it's just been fully replaced.
Oh. I actually didn't know that.
Oh, Little Prince died.
Whom?
That's pretty clutch. The Little Prince.
Whom?
He's that little dude that walks around the bow that summons the man that comes in wax. That is the best description you've ever heard of that.
Fuck?
Oh, log.
Oh no,
No, it's fine. Who knows? It might have got through.
Couldn't have
I think.
controlled that one.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. Oh no, that's actually tragic.
Yeah, it's okay. What do they even have? They have a hog rider, I guess. That's the Little Prince.
Oh.
Oh.
Wait, but he doesn't ever do anything.
No,
Just
but
him?
no, but if he stands still in the same spot, he like shoots faster and faster.
Whom?
The Little Prince. Like he kind of ramps up.
He doesn't do anything else other than that.
Well, he can summon a guy that jumps down, but the guy's pretty rubbish. I mean, I screamed and I felt really embarrassed, so I brought the energy down. If anyone thinks Little Prince is any good, let me know. But I think that card is actually useless.
No, oh, okay. I thought you were going to say something.
Actually useless.
Another word.
You got this?
I don't know.
Are you gonna? Ooh.
Oh. Don't wind me up. This is actually just like the worst situation.
It's right. We've got Evolve Barrel and we've got Evolve Royal Recruits.
Don't
so.
annoy me, because that's actually annoying.
Man, their defense is actually kind of crazy.
Right?
How did they get? Have they got all their damage is just poison spells?
Whom?
Them. Oh, and minor chip as well. Because like how? Well, I feel like we hadn't taken damage, but it's just poison. Mainly, it's mainly just poison.
Should we just do the same thing?
Yeah, I think I'm gonna try to. That's gonna. Ooh.
Yeah.
Okay, well, I went a bit too deep, I think, on that. Oh no, I did. Oh, I went too deep.
Oh god, that's
I had to
so
go a bit to the
close.
right. Sorry, I'm not used to 2v2. The towers being bigger. You know what, honestly, the bomb tower is just completely shuts down everything we're trying to do here. So that's a bit unfortunate. It's actually brutal. Maybe I should put bomb tower in this, to be fair. Ah, the log that misses all.
I hate
No,
that.
it's actually good. It's actually good. Don't even stress.
Oh my gosh.
Okay.
Wait, I didn't
It's our
realise-
time. It's our time. It's now or never. It's never. It's never. Rocket Cycle. I just think like in 2v2s, I just feel like you just get instantly beat. But we could throw a few. We're about to go to double elixir time. I need you to defend your heart out because I just threw 6 elixir at the tower.
I just can't.
I don't even have a tower anymore. This is what happens when you look up at the chat.
Chicken.
But maybe Rocket Cycling was the right idea if I just didn't. Oh, there's a droughts. Oh, there's a lot of stuff at the front. Listen, sometimes it's okay to lose because it makes you stronger.
Oh no, I don't like it.
That's what Kelly Clarkson
Can
teaches
you
us.
see that? Oh no, that makes me feel
We're getting emoted.
like 6'7".
Who brought her here?
Who's
Oh,
that?
you read the comment.
No, I was reading it.
Okay. Play E-Barbs.
What's E-Barbs?
Elite Barbarians. I honestly don't think I've got them past level 6. Like, I don't think I've ever touched that card. That is straight in the pile of, like, terrible, in my opinion.
Is
Or
it?
is it?
Actually, whoa.
What the heck? Oh, it's gonna be this deck.
What's that? What do you
It's
mean?
the one that has, it's gonna have, P.E.K.K.A. and, Goblin Giant.
Wait, are we playing together?
We are playing together. And, he just wastes these arrows. So we're gonna throw that in to get completely minced. But we should get some damage. That just looks like they've only got eyes for one side of this particular. What the heck is that? It's threw a goblin barrel at the princess. It is a 3-for-3 elixir trade. Maybe he's a genius.
Mummy, thanks.
Wait, how? Oh, I didn't think the princesses were gonna splash on the sneaky. But well, these guys are terrible, to be honest.
No, that's mean. You
In a nice way.
No,
Terrible in a
that's
nice way.
mean.
Sorry, they're
You can't say things like that. They're brilliant. Like,
They're
you
brilliant.
just got absolutely, like, we're just about to lose that entire thing.
You're right.
Because you didn't do anything.
I was just sipping my solo.
Why'd you do that?
I had no elixir, to be fair. Oh no, it's Goblin Curse.
Yikes.
Oh no!
Yikes.
Imagine if he's got 3 crown. That'd be so
No,
funny.
please, Evan, this is not okay.
It's okay.
Is
Wait.
it?
I don't know. I can't even see how much HP we've got.
Yes,
Your
you
cards are
can.
in the way. No, I actually can't on the iPad.
What?
We got 2,000.
What do you mean?
Yeah, your cards cover it. Honestly.
What?
Honestly.
I can only see.
Yeah. So I'm like, they're like, we're taking 0 damage. I'm not stressed. But oh my god. Tower. Tower! Like, why are you laughing?
Because it's bad. Because look at the top of your head. Oh god.
Well.
That's illegal.
Look at the dolls are gonna run in and cook here. Look at
I
them go.
don't like that.
Look at them
word,
go though.
Evan.
Can I zoom in?
No, I don't like
They
that
just
word.
slap. That's the thing.
When did you get them to?
Evolved.
Yeah.
The same time you got your thingies evolved.
Who's my thingies?
Your royal recruits.
Who said that?
Oh, what do you mean? Who said that? Well, listen, guys, we've won. There's no way they get through in 20 seconds. I mean, look at this. They're just wasting their time, their energy.
I feel like I need to.
They're wasting their time and their energy. They should just give up.
You can have a little second.
Hang on.
Yay, Evan!
Rage spell.
What?
Hang on.
Evan?
I was lying. Ah! Fireball!
Don't stress.
Oh
You're
my
stressing
God.
me out.
I need to probably stop.
No, because I feel like we need supports because I was reading this.
Yeah.
Can you just give me 1 second?
Yeah, it's interesting. Yeah, because
Just give me a
my
pause.
moderator is now joined me and can't
Why?
mute / ban
So can you
people.
just give me a second?
Maybe we need to get up.
Shh,
Okay.
Just give me a second.
Yeah, maybe we need to get the moderator back.
You can just have yell out.
Guys, we have to remember that the goal here is just mathematics. That's the goal. That's what we come for. Yeah, I mean, we play Clash to scream. I guess whilst we're waiting for my moderator to you know, maybe look at.
Wait, what are you doing? Oh, okay.
Oh, I'm opening my
no,
chests.
you can do that.
All right, guys. I mean,
Who's Jones? You say that to me? Did you say that as well? You're being too loud.
bring the volume down by a notch, and I'm gonna
Who's
stop
Jones?
screaming. Where?
Me?
Where?
Oh, I don't know.
I can't see. Hi.
No.
Hi all. Okay, so
Shh, you're talking really loud.
well let's just do another one. It's fine. Let's jump back in.
Hold on, can I just read
Oh wait, I actually haven't done anything today. Let's get my free gold. Lava Hounds is what it is. Let me request something. What should I get? I feel like fireballs seems like spells is not a bad idea. I might as well get these. You know, I've never got a 5-star chest.
Really?
And I still never got a 5-star chest. Yeah. Again, I don't play probably enough to complain about it, but like Never got a 5. Well, I saw math today. User. Yeah. I mean, the stream might still be titled that, but I did do a bunch of maths already. But I have to do 50% gaming content to keep my ability to apply for TikTok Live access the way we're doing TikTok Live, where I can do it through the computer. Basically, I don't understand why it's a thing. Honestly, I don't understand why it's a thing, but it's a thing apparently. Wait, is this something that's free?
A bit?
Oh, 1 star, of course. Why would you ever? Yeah, I swear this account's cursed. All right, you ready?
Wait, hold on.
I'm holding on.
Canon. Oh, oops.
Thank you very much. Yeah, go to bed. I need to go to bed as well.
Night.
Good night.
9:45. Evan.
9:45. Yeah.
Okay, we're done soon.
Yeah,
How long
I
did
think we get our 4 chests and we
How long were
roll.
you on the other thing before?
Oh, I don't know. I think like I want to say we're close enough. Ooh.
Yikes. No. Oh, okay, good. Oh, that's a bit dramatic. Don't you think?
Yeah, fireball was felt excessive. I'm gonna put an inferno tower down to fry the P.E.K.K.A.
Why do you, like, what's this that you're playing?
What do you mean?
I don't know. I don't know if I've ever seen you. Like, I don't know if we've had this conversation.
What am I playing? What do you mean?
I don't know what you're playing. Is it your normal one?
No, it's I don't know. We know we won 4 in a row. I don't know if this is the one I was playing then or not, but it's what I'm playing today, and I think it's fine. Oh, nice, dude. That card's broken.
Oh my god. Whom?
The Inferno. The Whoa, what the heck?
What's that?
It's a Goblin Curse and a Rage. Wow.
Okay.
We.
Oh, no, we both did the same thing.
Yeah, that was really stressful
Yikes.
though. See, now I'm trying to be quiet. I feel like my energy's lower, and I'm making mistakes. We got a hammer banging on some stuff. Okay,
Wait, what? A hammer?
that was an emote. What's my emotes?
Banging on what?
Hello.
What are you talking about?
Oh, someone had an emote of like a hammer banging on wood or something.
Oh.
All right. Well, that's nice.
Oy.
Wow. He just the bats value. Wait, how come the bats got hit?
Him?
Your bats. Do you have anything for this dude?
Mm-hmm.
I can push him with a log.
Leave him.
I had something for the bandit, but I just wasn't paying enough attention. Good night.
Do that.
All right. Well, we got a royal ghosty. Oh. I'll buy a knight for him. I've got an ice spirit. Oh, nice.
I didn't think they would go for that. Whoa.
Nice.
What?
Okay, we're gonna log all of that, and I'm gonna drop a barrel. Wow, how come this? It feels like the troops are running faster. Don't you think?
Yeah, I don't like that.
Yeah, we need to get rid of the shield so he doesn't.
Yeah, I agree.
Okay. Ooh. Oi.
What was that?
Clone spell.
Okay.
Jesus, there's so much going on. How come the ghost got to there?
Wait, what?
Where did it even come from?
Yeah, that's actually sad.
What?
No, actually.
It looked like he dropped it in like the corner, like in the pocket.
No, I'm actually...
Alright, listen.
Is that it? That's the end.
Is that the end? I don't know. No, let's actually get our chests. Let's go again. We'll do one more.
You sure?
I'm sure.
Okay, I already have my chest because I played today.
Oh, I haven't got any chests. We got to get 2 wins. 2 more wins. Something like that. My hair's gone crazy. Okay. Okay, wait. I'm locking in. I'm gonna lock
Just
in.
because your head's up.
Yeah, my head's like that. Okay, wait. I need to. I'll hold the iPad. Whoa, we threw a zap spell. That must have been a misclick. I'm gonna go thingies here. Ooh.
Oh.
Okay, we're not doing this. We're pulling everything into the middle. I actually feel like I should get a bomb tower. What is this goblin curse stuff?
Oh yeah. There was a couple of little words that were missing.
Yeah. Okay, I'm just gonna put a little guy in front of the Infernus to make it a bit rough.
Whoop, 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 whoop. Let's go. Oh.
Oh,
Oh, that was close.
that is. Do you have anything big?
No.
We're gonna get absolutely pummeled here
Pummeled?
by the Mega Knight.
What, 500 damage?
Yeah, I thought it was gonna be worse. I'll log. Let's go. We actually he came out second best in that exchange. Massive. Yeah, it felt like it was going to be worse. I think the Mega Knight, it just looks like it deals a lot of damage because it jumps and it's so aggressive, but then it kind of lands and it's like I don't know. It's a bit of an anticlimax sometimes. Alright. You think it's Royal Recruits deep?
Deep?
At the back, yeah.
Ooh.
Oh, on the bridge.
She's aggressive.
She's aggressive. I'm just going to go Princess because she can just one-shot this tower, basically. Nice. Yeah, I don't know. Okay, I've got Inferno Tower. I'm just going to hold it. Like a legend. Oh my god.
What?
The Barbarian Barrel was just really good by you. I put a Knight there because I didn't realise that's what you're doing. So I kind of just wasted that, but... the streets won't forget how...
What?
Now, I don't understand the remaining bit of that sentence, but... I hope they won't forget.
What?
I don't know. As long as the streets won't forget. I'm going to just roll all of that. Nice. Okay.
I don't understand what this green thing is.
So anything that dies in that of our troops turns into a goblin that the enemy that then fights against us, basically. Yeah. So I'm going to put him in the pocket. And I think they're cooked. I think they're completely cooked. Well. Very nice.
Wow.
I'm sort of just calling it a win. I'm going to put an Inferno Tower there just to maximise the disrespect. Honestly, this is why we clash. It's for the wins. Wait, we play one more. One more. And then we're done. Thank you very much for the rose. Because I'm running out of steam. You know, suddenly I'm crashing a little bit. The energy is dropping. Okay. Well. Ooh. Cannon Tower was a bit...
Cannon?
It's a Cannoneer Tower, yeah.
I don't know. Are we on the same thing?
Yeah, we are. See the cannon? It's like... Oh, no.
What? What are you looking at?
His tower is a cannon.
Oh.
But it's actually really bad against... Oh, wait. I didn't put it on the one with the barrel on it, though. It's like it shoots slow. Like, the Goblin Barrel's pretty good against it, but then Whoa. What? Mortar Giant Bomber? What the...
Cheeky monkeys.
What the cheeky monkeys?
Cheeky little monkeys.
The Ice Spirit connects there and somehow gets around the wizard. That's nice. Get him, Knight. Smack it. Okay, I'm going to log both of these.
Oh, I'm so stressed.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Now, you might be thinking, why would you ever play a Goblin Gang like that? But you can see it's actually perfect defense.
I picked Clark.
It was calculated.
I picked Clark.
What's my cologne, sir?
Ew, what?
Well, that's, you know, like, I'll be honest, my wife is the selector of such things. Ha, he thinks he's got the princess. But what if you put the princess in front of the poison? Got him, coach.
I picked Clark.
I picked Clark.
I picked Clark. No, that's actually stressful.
Oh, he's mean, isn't it?
No, because I
That's a type of bullying. I think we can report him.
Yikes.
Okay, we're gonna need that. We're gonna need those royal recruits, aren't we?
Alright.
Right. Wow. Did he take a prince challenge just then? Whom? The Furnace Man.
Yes.
I have a log for this. I will use it.
Oh, yeah.
I will Inferno Tower as well. Ooh. That was kind of bad by me. Sorry. I'd like to formally apologize to my fans for my misplay. And for that one as well. Actually, we did it right on the left there.
Do you want to...
Ice Spirit? What have they even got to stop this? Ooh, all of that.
Oh, what's that?
That is
mortar.
mortar. Yeah. I mean, someone's trying to get me banned.
I didn't mean it.
It's self sabotage. Okay. Whoa, that's a pretty aggressive poison placement. Yeah. Okay. Oh, we lost the game.
Oh, what? No, that's actually so
I feel
sad.
like.
That's actually so sad.
When did we get that low?
No, I don't want to talk about it.
Did you know all that low on that side?
I don't want to talk about it. No.
Yeah.
I'm done.
Energy. It's fading, but we still have, we've hung in with 57 people, 58 people now. So listen, guys, whoa, 25k likes.
Yeah.
Um.
Add some more to that.
Oh wait, I've got my phone because that's normally what I go live on, but I'm going live on the computer. So I'll look you guys in your eyes this way. Actually, I know what I'll do. Here we go. Watch me grow before your eyes. I'm just going to leave it like that. I know there's a black bit at the bottom, but we can't all be perfect. Fixed it. That's the wrong way. Inverted camera. It gets you every time. Listen, guys. Thank you for that.
Someone
Hung around.
About the cologne.
Thank
Did
you.
See that?
I
That
yeah.
sounds mean.
Yeah.
It sounds like meanness.
I only wear the most expensive scents.
No, you don't.
So guys, listen. It's been real. I hope you guys all have a fantastic night. I'm actually just too tired to talk, but thank you guys for those that joined the live. I hope the math stuff at the beginning of this was good, and this is really just to make sure I don't lose my ability to go TikTok live. So if people enjoyed. Hey, there's my maths again. If people enjoyed this, that's great. It's great. So thank you guys for those that joined, and I'll see you guys in the next live. Goodbye. Someone's been there from the start. Wow, that's a good job. Thank you. I actually don't even know how to pronounce the name. That's a big part of the issue. Thank you, Felix. And I will see you all.
You're a king.
Thank you very much. I'll see you guys all in the next live. Peace out, guys. How do I end it?